3515. Prohibition on participation of long-term charters in tanker security fleet. Sector 3516. Coastwise endorsement. Sector 3517. Report on efforts of combatant commands to combat threats posed by illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. Sector 3518. Authorization to purchase duplicate medals. Subtitle A. Maritime Administration Sec. 3501. Authorization of the Maritime Administration. A. In general. They are authorized to be appropriated to the Department of Transportation for fiscal year 2022 for programs associated with maintaining the United States Merchant Marine, the following amounts: 1. For expenses necessary for operations of the United States Merchant Marine Academy, $90,532,000, of which A. $85,032,000 shall be for Academy operations, which may be used to hire personnel pursuant to subsection D, and to implement any recommendations of the Merchant Marine Academy Advisory Council established under subsection C, and B. $5,500,000 shall remain available until expended for capital asset management at the Academy. 2. For expenses necessary to support the state maritime academies, $50,780,000, of which A. $2,400,000 is for the Student Incentive Program, B. $6 million is for direct payments, C. $3,800,000 is for training ship fuel assistance, D. $8,080,000 is for offsetting the costs of training ship sharing, and E. $30,500,000 is for maintenance and repair of State Maritime Academy training vessels. 3. For expenses necessary to support the National Security Multi-Mission Vessel Program, $315,600,000. 4. For expenses necessary to support maritime administration operations and programs, $60,853,000. 5. For expenses necessary to dispose of vessels in the National Defense Reserve Fleet, $10 million. 6. For expenses necessary to maintain and preserve a United States flag merchant marine to serve the national security needs of the United States under Chapter 531 of Title 46, United States Code, $318 million. 7. For expenses necessary for the Loan Guarantee Program authorized under Chapter 537 of Title 46, United States Code, $33 million, of which A. $30 million may be used for the cost, as defined in Section 502(5) of the Federal Credit Reform Act of 1990, 2 U.S.C. 661A. 5. Of loan guarantees under the program, and B. $3 million may be used for administrative expenses relating to loan guarantee commitments under the program. 8. For expenses necessary to provide for the tanker security fleet, as authorized under Chapter 534 of Title 46, United States Code, $60 million. 9. For expenses necessary to support maritime environmental and technical assistance activities authorized under Section 50307 of Title 46, United States Code, $10 million. 10. For expenses necessary to support Marine Highway Program activities authorized under Chapter 556 of such title, $11 million. 11. For expenses necessary to provide assistance to small shipyards and for the Maritime Training Program authorized under Section 54101 of Title 46, United States Code, $40 million. 12. For expenses necessary to implement the Port and Intermodal Improvement Program, $750 million, to remain available until expended, except that no such funds may be used to provide a grant to purchase fully automated cargo handling equipment that is remotely operated or remotely monitored with or without the exercise of human intervention or control, if the Secretary determines such equipment would result in a net loss of jobs within a port terminal. B. Availability of amounts. The amounts authorized to be appropriated under subsection A shall remain available as follows. 1. The amounts authorized to be appropriated under paragraphs 1A, 2A, and 4A shall remain available until September 30th, 2022. 2. The amounts authorized to be appropriated under paragraphs 1B, 2B, D, and E, 3, 4B, 5, 6, 7, A, 8, and 9 shall remain available until expended without fiscal year limitation. C. United States Merchant Marine Academy Advisory Council. Unfilled vacancies. 1. In general, Chapter 513 of Title 46, United States Code, is amended by adding at the end the following new sections. Sector 51323. United States Merchant Marine Academy Advisory Council. A. Establishment. The Secretary of Transportation shall establish an advisory council, to be known as the United States Merchant Marine Academy Advisory Council, in this section referred to as the Council. B. Membership. 1. In general, the Secretary shall select not fewer than 8 and not more than 14 individuals to serve as members of the Council. Such individuals shall have such expertise as the Secretary determines necessary and appropriate for providing advice and guidance on improving the Academy. 2. Governmental experts. The number of members of the Council who are employees of the federal government may not exceed the number of members of the Council who are not employees of the federal government. 3. Employee status. Members of the Council shall not be considered employees of the United States government by reason of their membership on the Council for any purpose and shall not receive compensation other than reimbursement of travel expenses and per diem allowance in accordance with Section 5703 of Title V. C. Responsibilities. The Council shall provide advice to the Secretary at the time and in the manner requested by the Secretary. D. Personally identifiable information. In carrying out its responsibilities under this subsection, the Council shall comply with the obligations of the Department of Transportation to protect personally identifiable information. Sector 51324. Unfilled vacancies. A. In general, in the event of an unfilled vacancy for any critical position at the United States Merchant Marine Academy, the Secretary of Transportation may appoint, without regard to the provisions of Subchapter I of Chapter 33 of Title V, other than Sections 3303 and 3328 of that title, a qualified candidate for the purposes of filling up to 20 of such positions. B. Critical position defined in this section. The term critical position means a position that contributes to the improvement of 1. The culture or infrastructure of the academy, 2. Student health and well-being, 3. Academy governance, or 4. Any other priority areas identified by the Council. 2. Clerical amendment. The table of sections at the beginning of such chapter is amended by adding at the end the following new items: 51323. United States Merchant Marine Academy Advisory Council. 51324. Unfilled vacancies. Subtitle B Other Matters Sec. 3511. Effective period for issuance of documentation for recreational vessels. Section 12105, E2, of Title 46, United States Code, is amended, 1. By striking subparagraphs A and B, and inserting the following: A. In general, the owner or operator of a recreational vessel may choose a period of effectiveness of between 1 and 5 years for a certificate of documentation for a recreational vessel or the renewal thereof, and 2. By redesignating subparagraph C as subparagraph B. Sec. 3512. Committees on Maritime Matters. A. In general. 1. Chapter 555 of Title 46, United States Code, is redesignated as Chapter 504 of such title and transferred to appear after Chapter 503 of such title. 2. Chapter 504 of such title, as redesignated by paragraph 1, is amended in the chapter heading by striking miscellaneous and inserting committees. 3. Sections 55501 and 55502 of such title are redesignated as Section 50401 and Section 50402, respectively, of such title and transferred to appear in Chapter 504 of such title, as redesignated by paragraph 1. 4. The section heading for Section 50401 of such title, as redesignated by paragraph 3, is amended to read as follows: United States Committee on the Marine Transportation System. B. Conforming Amendment, Section 8332, B. 1. Of the Elijah E. Cummings Coast Guard Authorization Act of 2020, Division G of the William M. Mack, Thornberry National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, Public Law 116-283, is amended by striking Section 55,502 foot and inserting Section 50,402. C. Clerical Amendments. 1. The analysis for Chapter 504 of Title 46, United States Code, as redesignated by subsection A. 1, is amended to read as follows: Chapter 504 Committees Secretary 50401. United States Committee on the Marine Transportation System. 50402. Maritime Transportation System National Advisory Committee.